Yo guys, what is going on? It's Dillbot coming back at you again today with a new setup. And today, guys, we are looking at the Sunday of League One Tots. It is, guys, the 13th of May. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind. And today, guys, I'm really struggling today, guys. I was very excited. You know what? Actually, I can take this off now. I haven't even thought that through at this point, that I can take that off and I don't need to film with this anymore due to the fact that I have an actual microphone now. So, guys, I want to talk today. Sunday we always expect icon packs. And I love it. I've stated multiple occasions, guys, that's one of my favorite parts of the entire game is the icon gamble. And, we got, in my opinion, we had a really, really fucked up situation with the icon pack. So, guys, I'm going to jump right in. We are going to, look at the fact that there is no icon pack right now, guys. So, here's what happened, right? They released, the icon pack at 1 a.m. my time, which is also 1 p.m. is content time. So I don't know if something got mixed up there, what the deal is, but guys, something went wrong. The SBC got released at 1 a.m. my time. I did both of them right then and there, and it did not go well. Van Basten out of one, and Base Mateus out of the other. I have Team of the Year Mateus, so that is a little bit of an L. And then about 3 hours after the pick gets released, you notice that some people were getting base icons out of this. Which, are you fucking serious? It is May, and we are, it's like they can't get out of their own way at this point, guys. We're looking at a company that has, over the last week, some of the shit they've done is insane. And then, they cap it off with, Sunday being one of the better days of content every week, solely because of the icon, the hero, the gamble packs that we get. And then you come out after we've already had a shitty week because of what EA has done to us. They fucked us with the red picks. And then they come out, guys, and they start pulling this bullshit where, oh, sorry, we've removed it from the game. And they removed it at about like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. my time. It's not like it took a long time for them to realize what was going on, that, red picks, or that base icons were in these picks. And you would think if they take it out that early, right, that by content time, a whole 9 hours later, they would be able to re-release that SBC without base icons in it. However, that's not the case, because EA is a fucked company. It's disgusting the way that they run. I'm pissed off with this shit, guys. I'm sick of this. This is so annoying that I have to log on to this game every day and deal with this fucking bullshit. I'm getting real sick of it. They gotta fix their shit, guys. Frankly, I think Nick RTFM, guys, was in the right, talking about this boycott EA, blah, 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 this, that, the other. I agree. Something needs to happen, because that's the only real way we can ever get through to them, guys, is hurt their pockets. At the end of the day, that's the only way EA would ever listen to us. I'm going to try turning this down a little bit. How does that sound? That seems to be much better, in my opinion. I'm going to probably keep it like right there. I think that's really the sweet spot. Okay, so I'm going to keep her right there for you. So I just don't get, guys, what is it, EA? What are you doing, to really fuck this up? I just don't get it. There will be compensation for anybody that packed a base icon, not anybody that finished it before it got out of packs, obviously. I did not get any base icons. Wait, I did get a base icon. I got base Mateus. So I'm going to get a compensation pick. I didn't even think that through. And then I believe the other one I got was 3 winter wild cards, and Van Basten was one of them. So mid picks for sure. Obviously the weight wasn't great on them. But it's just frustrating, guys. You know, they come out. It's like this shit happens in waves. You know, they fuck up not once, not twice, but 3 times in this week. It's like Team of the Year. You know, they kept fucking it up, and they just can't. They can't get out of their own way. It feels like half the time, and you know, yeah, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna stop bitching. I'm gonna stop moaning. I got some shit to get through today. That's just, you know, that's how I'm feeling about that. It really pissed me off. You know, it's frustrating for sure. It's very frustrating. So, yeah. So I'm gonna stop yelling and yapping about that. I'm gonna talk about the actual good SBC we got today, in my opinion, guys. We got a Billy SBC, and you know, at first when I saw this, it didn't even connect with me that she had 2 versions of the card. This is a player pick between the 2 cards, guys. So, frankly, I don't understand why anybody would be taking the 5-star skill moves version. Definitely the weak foot's the better version. Guys, this is a great SBC. I don't know really how expensive she is. My guess is she's under 1 million coins. Actually, let's take a look here. I did not mean to open that. My bad. Pull this up. We're going to go FUTBin again because I do want to keep that open. And then we are going to look up Billy here. And we are looking at... I can't even... Okay, so if I go to SBCs, we go to a Billy, we are looking at 944k, under 1 million coins, like I said. And that's not bad, guys, at all for a card of this caliber. She's a very good card, has Anticipate and Technical Plus. It is very, very hard to beat a combination like that on a midfielder. I mean, we pull up this card real quick, guys. I'm just going to rip this up. We go to, I'm actually just going to go back and search her again, just to get the actual card up. Anticipate Plus, Technical Plus, Club 87 except for Physical. I mean, this is a very, very good card. Anybody that used her card earlier in the year knows that she was pretty cracked. I did not get her. I did play against her enough to know that she is a monster in-game. Absolute monster. And, you know, this is one that, it kind of has me contemplating. However, it's like, she's not going to replace Rolfo. So, realistically, it's probably not the move. However, you know, it's a situation. It's one that I think is a good SBC. It just happens to be one that I don't think I'm going to end up doing. And I don't know if I mentioned this. It is a player pick between the 2. So, again, I don't know why you would want to choose the skill moves ever. Personally, I think weak foot on the midfielder is so clear. So yeah, that's a very good SBC in my opinion, guys. I'm very happy that's what they decided to drop. We did get a leak from Sheriff that we would be getting a foot birthday SBC, and never in a million years would I have thought this was the one they were going to give us. I definitely didn't think they were going to give us one of the cards that had 2 versions. I thought it was going to be a closer. The one I really thought it was going to be, guys, was I thought they were going to give us Buchra, and that would have been a nightmare in my opinion. The card is crazy. I mean, I've spoken so much praise about this card. I think it's a crazy card. One that I really thought we were going to be getting as an SBC. And, you know, I'm not going to complain that we didn't. It keeps my cards more valuable, so it is what it is. Very good SBC, though. And then the other SBC we got, guys, was the League 1 and D1 Arkema premium upgrades. And obviously these are going to be pretty good, guys. You know, just based on the sheer number of how many rare players there are in League 1 and D1 Arkema. It's like this every year, guys. You know, there's just the player pool in League 1 is so much smaller, and especially the good player pool is even lower. You know, just the amount of gold rares that we don't, or the amount of gold rares that are missing comparatively to other leagues is just kind of insane when you really look at it sometimes. But I'm very, you know, I think these are going to be one of the better upgrades, and you know, I do love our premium upgrades. You know, I went on a rant when we didn't get them during Prem Tots. I'm glad that they're releasing them on Sundays rather than Mondays. Gives us the extra day. I think it's a great idea, personally. It's very hard for me to give EA props right now, though. So it's, you know, that's where I'm hesitant. So, guys, the other thing that we got today was an Evolution Tots Midfielder Plus. And it's exactly what it sounds like, guys. You get a plus, or Tots Plus chemistry style. You get Technical Plus, you get Tiki Taka Plus, and you get First Touch Plus. I like Technical Plus a lot. Y'all know that. I think it's one of the best in the game, obviously. First Touch Plus, I do not like. Tiki Taka Plus, I definitely do not like. I am not a fan of Tiki Taka. I don't see a difference at all. When I'm passing with somebody with Tiki Taka, it'll activate, and I don't feel a difference. It seems like the same pass that I would make with anybody else. It feels no different. I think Tiki Taka is pretty worthless. First Touch, I understand people do like what it can give you. Personally, I don't. I don't feel like it does anything for me. Again, it's one of those ones where, especially when I was using that Dynasty Zidane earlier in the year, I just did not feel it. I just didn't think it was going to be, that different. It really never made a difference for me. So yeah, and really, guys, this is not a great Evo. The upgrades look like they could be good, and look at some of these cards, guys. I mean, nothing really looks good. The best card here, guys, is Phil Foden by a country mile, and we're talking, I mean, this card doesn't look like anything special other than the 98 dribbling. He still is looking at 4-4. You get the +1 weak foot with a Technical Plus is good, 2 mid play styles, and good looking stats with 4-4 makes him a mid card, frankly, in my opinion. Especially when we look at his tops, which is 5-4, which is, I kind of thought it was the other way around. I thought it was 4-5, but it is what it is. None of these cards, guys, blow me away. None of them look very special, to be honest. And I think this is a L evolution for sure. If this didn't have plus eligibility on it, this would be a completely dead Evo. I believe it's free. It's 100,000 coins. That's crazy. 100,000 coins for this, guys, is absolutely insane. Do not put 100,000 coins into an Evo like this. This is not, some of the crazy free Evos we've gotten this year, this is definitely not on that level. I would not even come a little bit close to that. Do not touch this Evo. I think this is pretty dead, for sure. And then, guys, the last thing I want to talk about today, it is Sunday, so we got the, it's not on it's on Scoreboard. We got the new Mixed League in packs, and I am, this is not the team that it was last week. That is for sure. Messi obviously looks insane. The best combination of playstyles that you can have on a cam. I said this the other day, guys. Technical Plus, Incisive Plus, and Finesse Plus. You cannot have 3 better playstyles on a cam, in my opinion. I think that Messi has the literal best combo, and he has Messi trait. Messi's obviously going to be... I think this is the best attacker in the game. Plus, he has TOTS Plus eligibility. This dude's going to be unreal. If you pack Messi, it's absolute scenes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Great card. Alderweireld actually looks really good. And I would not find myself saying that, or I did not think I would find myself saying that in the year 2024. But here we stand, guys. A crazy looking card. Anticipate Plus, Jockey Plus, Power Header Plus, 89 pace, 95 defending, and 93 physical is nuts. I can't believe that. Lucas Podolski, guys, gets a nice little card for himself. If only they gave him the 99 shooting, that it would be classic legendary. But other than that, pretty mid. Sergio Busquets, guys, kind of surprisingly good. I saw that he got a card. I figured he wouldn't be that great. And the other thing I'm wondering about Busquets here, does he have Anticipate? Because he should if he doesn't. But my guess is he does. Yeah, he has every defensive playstyle except Slide Tackle, which, as you guys know, that's my favorite one to not have. And then Press Proven, Tiki Taka Plus, Long Ball Plus, Incisive Plus. This card's probably going to be pretty good. He's extinct at 300k, which makes sense. I mean, we're looking at a card that's almost 90 gang, except for shooting and physical and pace. Pace is right there. Physical doesn't matter as much because his physical is actually not terrible in game. You know, the high aggression, the high strength, the low jumping sucks on a midfielder, especially a taller midfielder. I just don't love it. But, you know, good enough stamina with, does he have Relentless? He did not, I don't think. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, but that's a cool looking card. Al-Dawsari, shockingly good, guys. 99 pace, 88 shooting, 95 dribbling, 93 physical with Rapid Plus, with Finesse Plus, and with Acrobat Plus. I almost said Bicycle Plus. Looks pretty good. And, you know, I'm just pretty shocked at how good that card looks too. Ruben Neves, Power Shot Plus, Long Ball Plus, Bruiser Plus. I believe he only had Power Shot Plus on that one card he got earlier in the year. Let's take a look real quick. I believe that Moments card was only Power Shot Plus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was when we were still only getting one Jesus Christ, playstyle SBCs. Looks mid, you know, it looks, again, pretty good. I've never loved the way Ruben Neves played in game. I've never really been a fan. I don't think that this will be a very crazy card, even though it looks pretty good. I don't buy it. Jamie Vardy, welcome to the Vardy party, boys. Finesse Plus, Chip Shot Plus, Quick Step Plus is crazy. There's a crazy combination of playstyles. If it was anything else other than Chip Shot, this would actually be a pretty good card. And if he had the plus links, obviously that would make him better. However, he's a moment, so he's just never going to. Interesting card, passionate card for sure. You know, that's a card you get and you know you absolutely run it in your England PNP, your Leicester PNP. Jamie Vardy obviously is a lovable player for a lot of people. Has made, you know, a name for himself over the last 10 years, and you know, one of the most memorable players, you know, and the ones that have seen him play and, you know, seen him do his stuff can remember that 2016 run, can really, you know how good Jamie Vardy was. You know, this is paying homage to him. This is no longer the days of the 99 pace, 80 shooting Jamie Vardys, though, which is fine. You know, that's not necessarily how the game's played anymore, so that's not a bad thing. And then, guys, the rest of these are just fodder. We're looking at Hartel, fodder. We're looking at Kadioglu, who I saw that he was getting a card. I thought possibly this could be a good card. Relentless Plus, Flare Plus, and Quick Step Plus. Flare Plus and Relentless on a fullback is not it. You know, 2 out of your 3 play styles just feel like they're not. You know, Relentless regular would have done the trick on a fullback. Generally, it always does. If he can play, the only reason I could see that would be good is if he can end up playing left mid, which I've got a weird feeling he can't. He can, so that Relentless Plus isn't terrible. The Flare Plus is. But I would say fodder overall. And then, you know, Schmodix, a good playstyles, pinged, incisive, and rapid. Those are actually crazy playstyles for a cam. It's just the stats don't look there. And I imagine he's not, you know, body type, all this shit is not there in game. And then Sugawara, Rapid Plus, Jockey Plus, and Deadball Plus as, again, a very weird combination of playstyles. You know, one that I'm just a little shocked by. But overall, guys, you know, this is not a great team. You know, Messi and Alderweireld look very good. The rest of them I don't buy. You know, I don't like it at all. So, yeah, I do. You know, that's really, I think, all I wanted to talk about today. Let's just yeah, I mean, guys, that's really all I'm looking at today. Yeah. And then, guys, that's going to be it for me today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And then, guys, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace